Hello guys, welcome back to Ray's Art and Productions, and today I know you guys see that is the Nvidia Geforce GT 1030. So basically, if you know what that graphics card is, it's the graphics card that I was telling you guys I was going to get in one of my Minecraft videos. I think it was my first one, and I told you guys that I would need to get a riser cable, and that finally came. So I was able to hook it up to my PC, and it is working, and it is really good. So in this video, I will just be doing a tech review, which is going to be my first tech review actually, and I'm just going to talk about how good the graphics card is, what games support it, and I'll be doing comparisons with the other graphics card that have been made by Nvidia. So if you guys end up enjoying this video, please subscribe and turn on the notifications. And also, I do want to tell you guys that we finally hit 600 subscribers. Thank you. And I know we can get to 700 subscribers in no time. It's been like 6 months, 6 or 7 months, and we already hit 600 subscribers. So I'm actually thankful. But other than that, if you guys want to see another tech review, which will be about my RAM, go ahead and get this video to 10 likes, and I will do that. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll go ahead and get into it. Okay guys, so now let's go into the tech review. So the first thing I will be doing is going into my browser and starting off with what is GeForce in general. So let's go ahead and get in there. And by how you guys can see it right here, it says GeForce is a brand of graphics processing units designed by Nvidia as of the GeForce 30 series. There have been 17 iterations of the design. The first GeForce products were discrete GPUs designed for add-on graphics boards intended for the high-margin PC gaming market. And later diversification of the product line covered all tiers of the PC graphics market, ranging from cost-sensitive GPUs integrated on motherboards to mainstream add-in retail boards. So as you guys can tell by right here, it's basically just telling you what Nvidia is in general, and it says that it was introduced on September the 1st, 1999, 21 years ago. So you guys can see it just shows the list of all the GPUs here. Remember, I will leave a link to all of these websites in the description like I always do, and you guys can go do more studying in these sites if you guys want to. But now let's go to move on to specifically the GeForce 10 series, which I have. So if you go here, it says the GeForce 10 series is a series of graphics processing units developed by Nvidia, initially based on the Pascal microarchitecture announced in March 2014. So you guys can tell it says this design series succeeded the GeForce 900 series and is succeeded by the GeForce 16 series and GeForce 20 series using the Turing microarchitecture. So why you guys see right here, it says the release date is May 27th, 2016. So 4 years ago. So not that long ago. And I'm surprised that it is this good and it was made 4 years ago. That shows how good Nvidia GeForce actually is and what they're capable of. So you guys can see there's not much to it. You guys see that it shows all of the GeForce 10 series graphics cards. So you guys see that's mine right there. And you guys see the mid-range, high-end. So they say that these are the high-end, but of course it's GTX. I have the GT, but it runs almost like the mid-range or high-end. Well, at least that's how I feel. So other than that, remember you guys can go inside of these sites. I don't want to read too much on these sites because it really wouldn't there really wouldn't be no point of doing that. But other than that, let's go ahead and move on to the specifications. So I already have the site up, and you guys can see right here, I've actually used this site for one of my past videos. Actually, the same video I talked about the my graphics card coming. I actually just took a screenshot of these, so you guys might remember that, or at least 10 of you guys, because that's how many people watch my video. But I'll just go over it with you guys. So it has Nvidia, how many Nvidia CUDA cores. You can call it whatever you want. I call it CUDA. You can name it Nvidia CUDA cores, which I'm just gonna call it CUDA. So Nvidia CUDA cores. There is 384 in the GDDR5, and that's the one I have. I advise you guys to get that one, just so you guys will have the best performance, and it'll be just like mine. But other than that, you guys see it for the SDDR4 has the same amount. So now for the boost clock with megahertz, or measured by megahertz, it has 1,468 megahertz. And for the SDDR4, it has 1,379 megahertz. So moving on, we have the GT 1030 memory specs. So that's the specifications on the memory of it. So the memory speed for the GDDR5, which I have, remember that, it is 3,000. And for the SDDR4, it's 1050. So I know you guys can probably tell right there that you might want to go ahead and get the GDDR5 version. So it says standard memory config is 2 gigabytes, just like the SDDR4, and the memory interface width is 64 bits. So the memory bandwidth, or gigabytes per second, is 48. So now we're gonna move on down here to the part you guys might be really wanting to see, and that is the technology support. So it says right here, the simultaneous multi-projection, that's a no. So basically, if it says no, that means that it's not included with this graphics card, which you can't expect too much with a graphic card that is 4 years old. So just, if you guys see most of you saying no, just know why. So it says it's not VR ready, and the Nvidia Ansel, no. Nvidia SLI ready, no. Nvidia G-Sync ready, no. And Nvidia Game Stream ready, no. But this is where this is good. So if you go to Nvidia GPU Boost, which you want, is good, and so it says yes for the Microsoft DirectX, which, just in case you guys don't know what version of Microsoft DirectX this graphics card has, it has 12. So DirectX 12, which pretty much all games can run on Microsoft DirectX 12. And I was actually having problems with certain games like, let me think. So I had a problem with Rocket League, Gridiron, like you guys can see down here. Where's the other one? I've had problems with. There was a lot more that I had problems with, but now they're working because of me having the Microsoft DirectX 12. So it has Vulkan API, and the OpenGL version is 4.5. So that's actually good. The bus support is PCIe 3.0, and the OS certification is Windows 7 through 10.1, and Linux and FreeBSD x86. So you guys can see, once you go down to display support, it says that the maximum digital resolution is 7680 by 4320 with 60 hertz. So basically, what that means is that this means 4K. So I know you guys might not see that, but that's because that's the aspect ratio. That is not the resolution. This equals 4K resolution. So the aspect ratio 7680 by 4320, it equals 4K, which I don't advise you guys to turn it all the way to 4K because there's no point of that. And make sure that you remember that if your monitor does not support 4K, then it's not going to let you use 4K. So my PC or my monitor is 1600 by 900, which means that I won't be able to have 4K. I'll be able to have 1600 by 900. So you can't just make it work. No, you actually have to have the exact one, or it'll look weird. It'll be really blurry. So you guys see the standard display connectors are DP 1.42, the HDMI 2.0, which I'm using, and the single link DVI. So they also have a VGA port, and I'll show you guys in the Amazon version. But if you just keep on going, it says the GT 1030 graphics card dimensions, which is the height is 4.72 inches, and the length is 6.68 inches, and the width is two slot. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but you guys see that the highest temperature that this graphics card can get is 97 Celsius, and the graphics card power is 30 watts, and the minimum recommended system power is 300 watts. So I haven't been really paying attention to how it looks with the SDDR4, but that really doesn't matter, because if you want to have the same performance as me, I advise you guys to get the GDDR5. But other than that, that's pretty much all that was there. And now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the drivers. So this is where you really want to listen. Open your ears. So once you go here, you actually, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the bad version, the site you don't want to see, and that is this site. So if you get to this site, I'll just want to show you guys why this site just straight sucks, and I have problems, and I don't want you guys to have problems. So if you go into this site and you see Nvidia driver downloads, and you go and you guys want to get a driver for the graphics card that you bought, this one, basically you're not going to be able to get any other driver other than the 30 series, and I'll show you guys why. So you go to product type. If we're getting the Geforce GT 1030, then if you go over here to product type and you change it to Geforce, right? So that's all fine. You go to product series. This is where it just absolutely sucks. So you go ahead and change it to 10 series, and it just won't allow you to watch. It'll change it right back to the GeForce RTX 30 series. I'm not sure why it does that. Nvidia might need to fix their site. But look, every time I do that, I'm not like editing it to do that or anything. It does that every time. So you're not even able to like change it to your 10 series. So I'm gonna show you guys the site that does work, and I want you guys to use, and that is the official GeForce drivers. So I will leave a link to this site in the description, to all of the sites that actually work in the description for you guys, so you guys can do this. So all you need to do is just go down to product type. Also, it already has it for me since I already use this site to get my drivers. And basically just go ahead and put in all the stuff that you guys see right here, and then press search. And once you do that, then just wait a minute. And then you just scroll down and you'll see this. Now you'll see GeForce Game Ready driver. And I'm pretty sure there's a new one because I just updated my graphics card today. So go ahead and just press download, and then it'll give you an exe file. And I'm pretty sure that it'll just bring up like a little windowed application. It'll just start downloading the driver for you. And I advise you guys to get a few apps, which I will go over in a sometime this video. I don't know when, probably after this tab, which we're about to go to now. So this is the site that you want to use. Do not use this one because this one is just buggy. But just go to this one, download the top driver, press download, press open on the exe file. It'll update the driver for you, and then there you go. So now let's go ahead and move on to the last tab, and that is where I bought my graphics card. So I know I said that that it is a budget one, but I mean technically this is a budget. This is under $100. And there's a lot more graphics cards that are under $100, but I feel like this is the best one because one is a GeForce, Nvidia GeForce graphics card, which they make some of the best graphics card other than AMD. Intel graphics cards are not good at all, but we're not going to go ahead and move. We're not going to move into that. I just want to talk about this graphics card. So you guys see it's from Gigabyte, which I will talk about why you might want to get the MSI version if you want to, which I mean, if you get the Gigabyte version, it's not going to mess up the whole graphics card. It's going to mess up just the application that comes with this, and I'll show you guys later why. But you guys go ahead and go over here, and you say brand. The brand is Gigabyte. The graphics coprocessor is actually the GeForce GTX 1030. So I guess you're getting kind of the GTX, some of the GTX features with the GeForce GT 1030, and you guys see that it says OC, which basically means that it can be overclocked, which I don't advise you guys to do. But if you go ahead and go down, you guys see that graphics RAM type is DDR5 SD-RAM. Now, this is what I'm going to talk about. So my motherboard is a DDR3 form factor, which means that with RAM, you cannot just use any type of RAM. It has to be a DDR3 form factor RAM. But with the graphics card, that does not apply. Basically, you can use a DDR5 graphics card on a DDR3 form factor motherboard, and it will be totally fine. Now, I'm not sure with like DDR6 and DDR4 and 1 and 2, but I know for sure that if you get this graphics card, which I do advise you guys to get, then the DDR5 SD-RAM will work. But other than that, you guys see that the form factor is ATX and DirectX 12. See, just like I told you guys earlier, and it says supports HDMI 4K. So just like I said earlier, let me go back to it. See right here, this is basically 4K. This is just the aspect ratio. This is not the actual resolution. So you guys go ahead and go right there, and you guys will see 4K 60 hertz. So see, the digital max resolution is 4096 and 2060, and if you go to the smooth 4K video, it says smooth 4K video playback and HTML5 web browsing. So it says one-click overclocking via a Aorus. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it says the Aorus graphics engine. Now, if we stop right there, the Aorus graphics engine you do not want to use. I'm trying to stress this to you guys. Listen to me, please. Do not use the Aorus graphics engine. I've had problems with that. A lot of other people are having problems with that. And basically what it's doing is once you try to download, you can download it. It'll take about an hour and 30 minutes. And basically once you get done and you go to open the Aorus graphics engine, it will bring up the blue screen of death. Now that has to be one of the scariest screens you could ever see. And basically that means that you either straight toasted your PC, or there's just one small problem or one minor problem that Windows 10 can fix. And I know you guys hope that they can fix it. And I'll go and show you guys what it does once it brings up the blue screen of death, which I'll go and tell you guys now, as long as you go ahead and open up your PC again, powered on, it will work. Just don't open that app because it will do that. So go ahead and I'll show you guys what it looks like for me. So if you go ahead and I'll just press expand because I still have it here. That's what it looks like. So it's actually a like kind of a red logo. I'm pretty sure it is. But if you press on this, it will give you the blue screen of death. And I'm not going to do that because my recording is just going to just straight crash. I don't want that. But basically, it's supposed to show that. And that's what shows you that the file is corrupted. So I just advise you guys to don't even go through that process and go ahead and go to this. Once you connect your this graphics card to the PC, go automatically over here to this site and download the graphics or the driver. And then you guys see that I'm not going to go too much into down here. You guys see this just the same thing, PCIe, and it just shows all this other stuff, the product dimensions and the manufacturer and the all this other stuff. But other than that, I'll go ahead and go into my back to my wallpaper, and I'll just go ahead and talk to you guys about just some of the things that you want to do, and I'll go ahead and go through all the apps that comes with this. Okay guys, so like I said earlier, do not use the Aorus engine, and actually what you want to use is MSI Afterburner. So if you're looking into overclocking your PC, not your PC, but your graphics card, which I don't advise you to do because I could really, like, if you overclock your PC, or not your PC, but your graphics card too much, it could actually cause your graphics card to set on fire. And basically once you overclock it, it's basically making it use a lot of your power supply, and your graphics card will heat up a lot if you overclock it. And if your fan is not, if the fan on the GT 1030 is not fast enough, you might like really mess up your PC. Now the graphics card does have a security setting where if it gets way too hot, it will actually turn off for you, so you don't have to worry about that. But if it goes wrong and it doesn't turn off for you, you might have a little problem. So I advise you guys to not overclock, and if you do, don't overclock it too much. So other than that, I'll go ahead and move on to the last thing, and that is showing you the apps that are supported. So if before you buy this graphics card, games like Super Hot or Laggy, PC Building Simulator, which I will do some videos on, is not working. Astro, which I'm going to delete that because I don't like that game. Rocket League is one of the games that are bringing up this screen. Or actually no, it's not even bringing up a screen in general. It is just, it'll open up, you'll see a white bar up here. I'll go ahead and bring up a picture of that. But it's like it'll bring up that bar. You'll see the Rocket League logo down here as if it's about to open up, and then it'll just all of a sudden close. And I actually will be making videos on Rocket League too. But other games, other apps like the Geforce Now, which is a cloud gaming service that I have made many videos on. I will make some more on that. And Gridiron, which is bringing up like a cooked error, and I'm pretty sure that's what it's doing with Rocket League. It's just not bringing up that window. But You guys, just you guys know, I will leave a link to all the pictures probably in the description. If you guys don't see that, then it's because I wasn't able to find the pictures, or I just don't know how to post them to where you guys can all see them. But I'm going to show you guys what apps actually work, and if you guys ever want to use DaVinci Resolve, that will also work, because basically DaVinci Resolve needs CUDA cores to even work, or OpenGL, and this graphics card has both of those. So if you're not using Premiere Pro, you can use DaVinci Resolve, which is totally free, and you don't have to worry about anything like it. You don't have to worry about it being horrible because it is free. No, it actually is good. I just wasn't able to use it, and I'm not going to be using it. I'm going to be using Premiere Pro from now on because I have paid for it. But now I'm going to go and show you guys the apps that come with it. So GeForce Experience. Now you guys might have to download this by yourself, maybe going to Brave. I will leave a link to the download website for this app, but you guys can see I have Super Hype, and I'll go to show you guys what games aren't supported, or like what games have certain things that aren't supported. So if you guys go to Astroneer, and it says that your system does not meet the minimum requirements for optimal settings in the game. So that doesn't mean that the game will not open. It just means that it does not meet the minimum requirements for optimal settings in the game. So you won't be able to change it to where it won't be you will have the best performance. But the game, if you have this and you have a decent amount of RAM and you have a decent CPU, then this game should run smoothly. So you guys also see right here, if you ever download Super Hot, you guys will see this, and that's because if you guys didn't see it in the website, which I'll show you guys, you go back to the specifications and you go back to the technology support. It says it's not VR ready, and this game has a VR ready version of it, but is but if you're not really coming to play VR with this game, then it'll be fine. And you guys see that most games that you have on your PC will show up, and the games like Among Us, which I have on my PC, Brawlhalla, like I have on my PC, Minecraft, Java version, which the only launcher that will work with GeForce Experience is the original Minecraft launcher that comes with Mojang. So you have to download from the Mojang website for it to even show up on GeForce Experience. But also Minecraft Windows 10 Edition, and I actually will be making some more videos with Minecraft Java version, because I was actually able to find a way to get this on here. And since I was using T-Launcher before, I just went ahead and started using the Minecraft launcher, and I was finally able to get this to work. And if you just go here, you can you see this one is actually available for you to optimize it, and that's what I do, and it just makes it really fast for you. So I advise you guys to do that. And Rocket League, so that's one of the games I play a lot, and you can also optimize this, which it doesn't, you optimizing it really doesn't do too much. And you guys can see up there it says Epic Games, so yes, I use Epic Games to do this, which I don't necessarily have to. I have it on my Xbox too. But if you just go to drivers, and you guys can see it'll have a screen where it'll show you all the driving. You guys can see today I actually updated it, and at 46. Oh, so they actually did update their website to have the latest driver. That was today, and you guys can see it says the release date was January the 7th on 2021. So that was today, and you guys can see that the version is 461.09. So other than that, you guys see it, and you guys go to GeForce now, and I'm going to show you guys basically what it was doing before. So I'll put it up on stream right now, and I'll go ahead and show you guys what it does now. And I don't really use GeForce now like that, because I don't really play Fortnite that much anymore. But I'm going to go ahead and press play for you guys, and I'll show you guys the screen that comes up. So I'll show you guys right now. So you guys see that it's actually working, but you guys see it's 3:34 right now, so it's going to be really, you're going to have to wait a long time. I wish it would change it back to where it was showing the time, like you have 2 minutes to wait, or 1 minute or less than a minute. I wish they added that back, because this just makes you like just not even want to play GeForce Now or use the app GeForce Now anymore, because you're like, there's no hope of you even being able to play. So other than that, I'm going to leave this. And last but not least, we have the Nvidia control panel. So this always comes with it, and there's actually a few things you have to do to get this. And if you ever have problems with this graphics card, I will help you out. There's actually a few things you have to do. I think you have to um, download it, which I will also leave a link to that in the description for you guys, so you guys can download the Nvidia control panel if I'm able to find it. If I'm not able to find that, you might want to just hope that it actually comes up right here. If it doesn't, go ahead and comment on this video, and I will do whatever I can to help. So you guys see, if you just press this, it will bring up this screen, and you can actually go through here and turn on a few things. A vertical sync, I put it on fast. So it's just a few things that I did to just make the make my overall PC really fast in the gaming too. And you go to program settings, and you can actually set certain settings to apps. So like if you go to add on let me see, add is being really laggy for some reason. Okay, and I think it might be because I'm recording, but so you guys see, you guys can pick any app you want, and then you can just pick the settings for it. Now, one thing I do find really cool with this graphics card is it actually has a built-in speaker. So if you plug this into your monitor, you'll actually not hear it from your PC, but hear it from your graphics card. So that's actually cool. You can turn that off. I'm not really sure how to do that, but yeah, set up digital audio so you can do that. But other than that, I'll go ahead and end off the video here. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this tech review, please subscribe and turn on notifications and give me a 10 likes on this video, and I will do a tech review with my 16 gigabytes of RAM. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.